So I want to lay emphasis on heavenly mate, which is also called Egbe Orun in the Yoruba language. Once again, I want us to know that everyone on planet Earth have heavenly mate, whether as a male or a female. But it's not everyone that have heavenly spouse, whether spiritual husband or spiritual wife. And you must have heavenly mate before you can have a spiritual husband or a spiritual wife. And also, it's not a must for you to have a spiritual husband or a spiritual wife since you have heavenly mates. But once again, everyone have heavenly mates on planet Earth, whether as a male or a female. Now, we have hierarchy of position in the spiritual realm, like I've always said, and we have peer groups that we all belong to. So, your personality, your traits, your taboos, your spiritual powers and gifts differs. And then it's going to reflect on planet Earth. Once you can determine who you are through consultation, they tell you who you are, everything about you spiritually, and how you can live life physically. So, because you cannot exist on planet Earth without your Ori. Your Ori determined your future. Your Ori determined your destiny. And then you cannot exist on Earth without your Egbe. Your peer groups are the ones to help you function, are the ones to help you relate, are the ones to help you achieve things, are the ones to protect you. Same way, your spiritual spouse is going to protect you and protect everything that has to do with your existence, whether your children, your hobby, that's if you are married on planet Earth. But first, you must not separate yourself from your heavenly mate. You must settle your heavenly mate. You must not separate yourself from your heavenly spouse. You must settle your heavenly spouse from time to time, so as to renew the protection, the provision, the guidance, and other things. A lot of people do say heavenly spouse are brutal, depending, not all, depending on the hierarchy of position, depending on the peer group you belong to. We have different peer groups. We have up to 3,000 or more. We have lots and lots of heavenly mates. And so we have different spiritual spouses. It now depends on the one you fall in. Some heavenly spouse are nice, are cool, they are tolerant, they are patient. Why some are just really, really strict. They don't take shit from anyone. So once you can know all these things, you get to understand who you really are and how to operate, how to function on planet Earth. So now I really want to lay emphasis on Egbe Omomi, heavenly mates that lives or reside in water. The first water that was created is the sea, and it's called Olokun in Yoruba language. When God created the world, it was without form and void. All the powers and principalities, they reside in the river, in the sea. All the beings, all the spirits, they reside in the sea. From time to time, they leave the sea, they go out, they go on earth to see what earth is like, to take fresh air, and they go back to planet, and they go back into the sea. So we have numerous beings, numerous spirits that reside in the sea, and they are way more than we that reside on planet Earth. So the first water, the first sea that was created is Olokun. Olokun was married to our father Oduduwa but had no child for our father Oduduwa. Olokun then gave a friend Olosa, who is also called Oshara, because she's very fruitful. She had like 200 children to Oduduwa, and she gave birth to one child. She gave Oduduwa one child. That's Oshara. Now, Olokun is the first water. The second water is Olosha. That's Oshara. The third water is Oshun. After everything she did on earth, she went back to the river. The fourth one is Iyemoja. After everything she did, because we were told that she was married to Okere, who created Shaki. That's the story we're told. After everything, after all she did on earth, she still went back to water. Now the fifth is Oya. After all the things Oya did on planet Earth, she still went back to water. Now the sixth is Aje. Aje was a very beautiful woman. After everything she did, she got angry and went back to water. So now, and we talk about Omomi, Egbe Omomi. Now the first Egbe Omomi I'm going to talk about is Malokun, Egbe Malokun. Who are Egbe Malokun? They are all from Olokun. They are all from the sea. So in my next video, I will lay emphasis on Egbe Malokun, what they really are, how they operate, and how they function.